You are not overlooked because you are underqualified. You're overlooked because you do not have this 21 important communication skills. Here are 21 brutal truths about communication skills that if you do not know, you'll be stuck in your career and you will not be respected. So check them out. Hi, this is Vishal Sarkar. I'm a TEDx speaker. I'm India's highest paid public speaking coach. And the reason I'm making this video is because after training for the last 16 years, and I've had the opportunity to train, top leaders from Microsoft, IBM, Google, Cisco, I see a pattern. And these patterns are these 21 little hacks that many people do not know, because of which they struggle in their communication. By the way, out of this 21, the final 3 will be the most crucial for you, and the first 3 will be the ones you probably have not heard. So make sure you watch this video till the end. Make sure you like it, make sure you comment, share the video, completely watch it, see it as not just a free video, see it as something that will change your life. So let's go. Brutal truth number 1: nobody has the time to interpret your point. That means say what you mean and then stop. If you think that I'm going to say something and after that people will interpret about it, they will come to a different meaning, they won't have time about it, because people are busy. They're going from one meeting to another. I'm doing the shoot here right now for the videos. Guess what? After that, I have to go somewhere. People don't have time to think about your point all the time. Does that make sense to you? So you might think that I'm going to say something, people will interpret and think how good of a person I am. They don't have time for it. Brutal truth number 2 is if your tone is unsure, your idea is ignored. You might say that I believe this will help you. But if you say that I believe this will help you, if the tone is unsure, your idea is ignored. People will ignore you. So work on your tonality, have a mentor to give you feedback on your voice to change your life. Number 3, don't say things like I'm not sure if this makes sense, because that's going to downplay your version. That will downplay your level. That is called self-sabotage. So don't say things like I'm not sure if this makes sense. Say, does that make sense to you? Are you getting what I'm talking about? I'm not sure is not a statement you should say a lot, because anytime you say like, guess what? Your voice is shaky at that time. You don't want it. You want a stable voice. Number 4, long-winded equals low value perception. If you're saying something that can be said in 2 minutes and you're taking 10 minutes to say it, people perceive that you are not sharp, you're not crisp, you're not short, you're not clear. And people think that you are boring. So if you don't want to be seen as a boring person, do not go on a long-winded presentation. The next 5 tips I'm going to give you, watch that how when you apply these tips into your life, see how they're going to elevate your level to another level. Number 5, your voice is your leadership signal. That means if you're flat, if you have a flat tone, you are forgettable. But if you have variety, you are trusted. Sometimes you have to speak loud, sometimes low, sometimes fast, and sometimes you slow down. Sometimes you have a motivator voice, and sometimes you have a king's and authoritative voice. You use different vocal tonality that we teach inside our program, because that is your signature. That's your thumbprint, but of your voice and communication. Make sense to you? That brings me to technique number 6, and that is clarity always beats cleverness. In the world of AI, what happens is a lot of people just randomly take content from AI and they want to sound smart, foster collaboration. I'm looking for embarking on this new endeavor. You can say these words, they're probably normal as well. But at the same time, don't try to be too clever. Try to make things simple for you. Make sense to you? There is an old book, I forgot the name, and it had like a very weird name. And then they changed the book's name to How to Make a Woman Satisfied, instead of just the scientific thing about it. And the book became a bestseller. Why? Because they did not try to be clever, they try to be clear. Are you clear about the point so far? Very good. Number 7, if you hesitate, somebody else will take the mic. Understand, everybody's ready to take a mic. So if you are not able to say something, somebody else will grab the opportunity. And if they grab the opportunity, guess what happens? They get the promotion, they improve in their life, they get more respect, they get more happiness. So grab the opportunity to speak something the moment you have the opportunity. Number 8, speaking too much means you're insecure. If you're always having the hurry to speak, and I want to say this and I want to say that, there's a problem. I know of somebody who all the time, anytime somebody's speaking, he has a point to say, yeah, but this, blah, blah, that, because this person is insecure. Be a very good listener. And I'm not talking about just hearing. Listener where you are absorbing, processing, and distilling the point and giving it back to them. That's when people will respect you. Number 9, if you cannot explain a big point in simplification, then you probably do not understand yourself. So work on your simplification before you work on your amplification. Number 10, eye connection is credibility. Most people do not look people in the eye. They look here and there, and they're looking there, got it. But when you look people directly in the eye, that can be a game changer for you. So when you're listening to people, that is very, very important for you to look people in the eye. Number 11, and that is repeating a point equals strength. Remember, repetition is very important. Repeat a point. Don't repeat everything. Repeat one point again and again. There's a rule called 7x rule. 7x rule. And 7x rule says that if you say a point 7 times at the same time, you're saying different things, people will remember that point for a long time. That's why I keep saying public speaking is not about perfection. It's all about connection, because I want to say it again and again until it becomes a brain tattoo in your mind. Number 12, emotionless equals invisible. Many people I see, they don't speak with emotion. They just speak like a logic, like a robot. That's exactly how they speak. And as a result, what happens is that they are not visible at all. Number 13, the loudest voice in the room is not respected. The most controlled, confident voice in the room is most respected. So don't think that you have to speak just louder to get the attention. You have to speak in a controlled, confident manner. Number 14, many times you will see that you're speaking a lot, you're rambling, and people do not interrupt. That doesn't mean they're respecting you, they're just disconnecting from you. So I often say this to people in my program, that stop speaking before your audience stops listening. I repeat, stop speaking before your audience stops listening. Number 15, asking sharp questions is more important than having all the answers. People who have the executive presence, they have the ability to ask sharp questions at the right time that can be a game changer for you. And that is something that is very important. And for that, you don't have to become a CEO. No matter which level you're at right now, somebody is talking about something and you ask some questions like, have you ever dealt with problems like this before? How have you solved problems like this before? If you are not attached to the problem, how do you solve this problem? If you are an advisor giving this suggestion to somebody else having the problem, how do you solve it then, right? What is the opportunity here? And again, it's not just the question, it's how you ask it. But if you do it the right way, game changer. Number 16, your updates. I want to give an update to my team. I want to give an update to the person I report to. Your updates are not valuable. Your insights are valuable. Anybody can give an update. Do not report. Interpret the report. Interpret the data. Right? I tell it to my team as well. Don't just tell me what happened. Tell me how this data is actually, what it means. Because people who are at the top, they don't have a lot of time to interpret the data. If you interpret it for them and give it to them, they will actually value you. And that's how you have a higher chance of going to the next level in your career. Number 17, nervous energy can be felt. Nervous energy spreads, so does confident energy. So if you're nervous, guess what? People can sense it. If you're confident, people can sense it. That's why you might do some activity, right before a presentation, just tap some parts in your body, just take some deep breaths, stand in a power pose. You do certain things to elevate your physiology, because remember, your physiology controls your psychology. Number 18, if you do not own your space, you shrink in it. Many times I see people just enter a room and they are just standing with nervousness in a corner, or they just start speaking and they have, a pointer and their clicker and they're just, yeah guys, I want to give a presentation and my next point. No, you own the space. No matter where you are from today, right now, you own the space. Do it with your hand. Just do this. Yeah, this bubble, this circle belongs to you. You fully own it here. All right. When you have that in your mind, guess what? You become like a Superman. You have the confidence and the power and the credibility, and people can feel that. People are not anymore gonna take you for granted. Why? Because they know for a fact that you own this space. That means you value yourself. People treat you based on how you treat yourself. I repeat, people treat you based on how you treat yourself. Number 19, your filler words, throw them out. Basically, normally, obviously, as you know, don't use words like that. Use silence. And again, inside our program, we talk a lot about it, but remove this completely. Number 20, you don't need to speak just more. You need to speak better. That's why I often say, you need to have a coach. You need to have a mentor who's going to guide you. Just watching random videos will not always help. You need the right coach, right mentor to change your life and give you the right tools and techniques. By the way, just watch this video.
I'm Prabhakar. the director of SAP from Salt Lake City, Utah. Spontaneous speaking is now fun, easy, and with the guided framework, I made a positive, huge impact in my life. The two biggest improvements that I could strongly say about is one, I can speak on any topic, anywhere, with anyone without hesitation.
And number 21, executive presence is not given, it's earned. Executive presence is not given, it's earned. That means you have to earn it. How? By learning and mastering the skill. It's not a vibe. It's not like, oh my God, he has the vibe. It's a discipline. They have the vibe because they have the discipline. They have the discipline of communication. They have the discipline of mindset. They have the discipline of habit. They have the discipline. They have a coach. They have a mentor. They get the feedback. They get the coaching. Average people do not. It's like, think about it. Some people say, well, Virat Kohli has the vibe. Yeah, but Virat Kohli also has the discipline. Oh, Dhoni has the vibe. Yeah, but Dhoni also has the discipline. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo has the vibe. But yeah, he also has the discipline. Right? When I spoke on the TEDx stage, they said, oh my God, you have the vibe, but I also have the discipline. Remember that executive presence is built word by word, tone by tone, movement by movement, moment by moment, and it can be created. These are the 21 harsh realities that will change the way you communicate in your workplace. And this probably has been very, very eye-opening for you, but I can guarantee this is just the tip of the iceberg. Now is the time for you where you step up your game. It's like you're flipping the switch for yourself, right? What I recommend for you, if you're ready to take the next step, below this video, there's a link, there is a button. Click the link, click the button, and come to my masterclass where I'm going to be spending 3 hours talking about 5 major things. Number 1, we're going to be talking about your confidence, how to have a confident mindset without getting nervous or stage fear again. Number 2, we're going to be talking about your voice, how to master and optimize your voice. I'm going to share some examples that will be a game changer. Number 3, we're going to talk about your body language. How do you have the right body language? When do you say 1, 2, 3, and why should you not say 1, 2, or 3? Because this is weak. When to have a smile, when not to have a smile, what to do with your hand gestures, what to do with your shoulder. These are part of your personality. Number 4, we're going to be talking about spontaneous speaking. In fact, I'm going to give you a 4-step method, a framework using which you can speak on any topic, anytime, forever. And number 5, we will talk about impactful communication conclusion, meaning how do you end a presentation? How do you end a speech? How do you end a meeting? How do you end a networking event? So that not only people have first impression about you, but they also have good last impression about you. If you want to really learn all of that, below this video, there is a link. Make sure you click the link, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and then come to the masterclass. If I'm going to be doing very soon, another video I'm going to be uploading on spontaneous speaking. So until then, make sure you click that and share this video with 5 people today, because the more you share, we grow together. And that's how you are part of our family. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next video. Vishal Sarkaria reminding you that public speaking is not about perfection. It's all about connection.
We just finished the first session of Speakathon Implementation Bootcamp, and I want to ask a simple question to all of you. How many of you had massive progress in the first session today?
Massive progress.
And today's session we did for the last 6 hours, was it just theory, or did each one of you receive customized feedback? Which one?
Customized feedback.
Now, I know many of you have been facing many challenges in your confidence and connection, but after just the first session, and this is just the first session, my question to you is, are you now ready to speak with confidence, power, and connection? Is that a no, or is that a yes?
Yes.
Awesome. This is Vishal Sarkar. Together we're going to finish this. Remember that public speaking is not about perfection. It's all about
Connection.
awesome.